welcome to the vlog. It is my weekend. I did film another vlog from last weekend. When I say weekend, it's middle of the week for other people. But I filmed it and then I didn't have time to edit it. I think I attempted to, but it was, I believe, the Friday that I finished the filming and then I had work. So there's no way I'm going to edit after work. I'm brain scrambled egg after work every day. And it's not till I reach my weekend where I'm like, I can comprehend thoughts again. That was why I couldn't sort of do that yet. Maybe I will do that this afternoon, attempt to. Probably could have done it when there was all the noises and things stopping me from vlogging, but I decided to scroll on my phone instead because it's way more fun. Right? It's my own fault. But I will be editing that and uploading it probably before this one. Go and check that out if you haven't already. I would like to say as well, thank you everyone for showing my first vlog so much love. I don't know why that sounded cringe. Just thank you for the support with it. I was kind of putting it up like, here we go. And then I had to spend a ridiculous amount of hours trying to export the video for some reason. The software I was using just wasn't working. I was like, I don't know if that was worth it. I think it was. I think it worked out in the end, and I've found a workaround now so I can have my microphone recording properly and the editing process doesn't feel like I'm trying to claw my eyes out. That should be sort of sweet from here on out, but editing takes a while, even with vlogs where it's sort of, there's not really the expectation to do it perfectly and edit the crap out of it, it's a bit more unfiltered and long words, streams of content without interruptions. I think that's what I meant, what I was going for. Speaking of edits, whatever that was, I don't know what I'm doing now. In roughly 7 minutes, I will get to take some cheesy cauliflower pie vegan thing out of the oven and eat it, and that will be my lunch, which is now at 5 p.m. It's fine. That's healthy, right? That's not when some people are having dinner. I don't care. Do you care? Because I don't. I'll have dinner. What am I going to have for dinner? I need to do some grocery shopping, I think. Yeah. Some of the other fun things that have happened since my last vlog. I'm not American, and I don't watch sports. However, Kendrick Lamar, the Super Bowl half game thing, I watched the entirety of it on one of my lunch breaks. I've just been hyperfixating on that since it happened. My whole Threads account is just Kendrick Lamar deep dives, and I'm not mad about it. It kind of deserves that sort of recognition. What a show. I love how it's flown right over some people's heads, and then other people are like, it's pretty obvious. The whole some people saying like it's very clearly, go Patriot America, and I'm like, were we watching the same video, or are you just that sort of out of it? But what a boss. It's a baller move. I respect it. Now there's beef with Duolingo and Drake or something, which is, we're in such a weird timeline at the moment. What else happened? Let me have a think. Have I made more progress on my pattern test? Not really. That's sort of normal though. I don't tend to do much crochet like on days that I have work, if that makes sense. I might get some boring stuff done, for example, like the shawl, because I can just do that without thinking about it or counting during my breaks and stuff like that. But other than that, I don't think I've really crocheted much at all during the week. Another thing that I've been thinking that I do want to commit to, it's not really a commitment, it's more of an uncommitment. I want to frog the mushroom hat that I was working on, the whip that if you watch my Twitch streams, you would know what I'm talking about. I got maybe halfway through it, where you make like the top part and then you make an underneath part. I pretty much finished the top part, but I ran out of yarn halfway through it. I had to get a different dye lot. I notice it bothers me. And I also didn't use the recommended yarn in the pattern. I used 2 strands of acrylic rather than one of acrylic and one of velvet polyester to give it a nice texture, I suppose. And so I'm sort of reevaluating that project. I think I also don't remember what hook I was using as well at this point. I don't know if I write it down anywhere. I probably did, which is, go me, but I think I just need to frog it. Get rid of it, start again. This time, maybe different colours. I'm thinking I would like to do a blue one instead with purple. My food's ready. With purple underneath and the spots thing. I think that would be fun. I will have to buy more yarn for that apparently. I thought that I had a lot of that blue in velvet, but apparently I used it all for the Stardew Valley pillow, which I haven't finished either, but I have made progress on. I believe I only have to cross stitch one more chicken, so I'm thinking I might attempt to get that done either tonight or tomorrow, especially because tomorrow is Dungeons and Dragons, Drag Queens, Dimension 20 day again. It's the finale. I'm keen. I'm probably going to cry because they like to make me experience emotions, which is disgusting. I could work on it during that, or I could do... I want to say you kind of have to pay attention for the cross stitching, but you don't. Like, just not that part that I'm working on right now because it's all outlined. Whereas where I would have to look at the reference to actually know where to cross stitch, that was different. I had to pay a lot of attention for that. So I can either work on it tonight. If I don't, I'll work on it tomorrow while I watch that. What other plans do I have crochet wise? Pattern test. Start the new mushroom hat. Oh, well, I guess I can't start that till I actually buy the yarn and receive that. Oh, it's 5 o'clock. I just realised I was meant to buy yarn while it was on sale. Oh, and it was for the mushroom hat. You want to know what time it is? It's 5:03. Speaking of frogging as well, I bought a cozy frog game. It's called, how do I pronounce it? Kamaeru? I know how to spell it because someone asked me what it was and I had to look it up. It's called a frog refuge. I thought it was just going to be like me taking pictures of frogs, and it kind of is, but there's so much more content than I realized before I bought it. You know, in like Neko Atsume, where you would have the cats and they would come and you would feed them and then you would take photos of them and get furniture, and that was about it. It's basically that, but with more content. The music's really nice. There's like a storyline as well. Honestly, like I was a bit surprised. I was kind of started off and I was like, okay, I like this. This is cute. This is fun. And then it kind of kept progressing and I was like, oh, whoa, there's actually quite a bit to this. And like, it's not stopping either. It's a simple, cozy game. I would really recommend it. This isn't sponsored. It sounds sponsored, but 10 out of 10. I also did not stop playing for about 4 hours straight. Actually, I can open Steam right now and tell you how many hours I spent on that just last night alone. Steam says it needs to update. I apparently just got a package and I still need to get my food out of the oven, so give me a hot minute. I was pretty spot on the money. Steam is saying 3.3 hours and I'm probably going to play it for like 5 more hours tonight or something along those lines. My friend Hege, Crafted for Comfort, started a new business, Relic Works, with her partner, which is like crochet 3D printed items, which is really cool. And I got the Cubone skull. Very cute indeed. Alright. Oh, cute! Look. So this has like a QR code or something that I scan for the pattern, I believe. Oh, stop it. The little bone? Why do I want to eat this? I literally want to gnaw on this. Like it's silly. Cool little how-to card. I love that. Oh, hold on. Oh, oh my god. That's the cutest. It's a little sticker. That's adorable. Oh, there's more. Little Pikachu. Let's see, what are all these? I think this is the Cubone skull. Brilliant. I don't know what size I got, but I got the one in white. I feel like even just this alone, I don't even have to turn it into a plushie. If you know, you know. We can all cry together, okay? A little gift to thank you for your order. I definitely didn't order this. Oh, hell yeah. Safety eyes in like this hot pink. I did chat with Hege about like how I want to try using the safety eyes that she's got to make a Jinx plushie. and we were talking about like what colours would be best, and then she sent me them for free. That's so freaking cool. And they got the backings as well. And then horns, like free safety horns. Oh my god, what am I going to make with these? Now I want heaps. Like, things that require horns, plushies that need horns, give me your ideas. I need to buy more of these. I'm going to have to think. Thank you, Hege. These are awesome. They got here quickly. They got here safely. And I am going to have to make a Cubone at some point. I finished my food. I watched some episodes of Bluey. By the way, I see that there's going to be a Bluey movie, and I think I should enter my voice acting era and voice act a bat. I don't know how I go about finding the people who are making the Bluey movie, but I think that's something I should do. Anyway, don't mind the artificial lighting. I'm not going to be vlogging for much more. We're just going to open this yarn package, and then I will see you guys tomorrow for some actual crocheting. Or maybe I'll turn the light on, because I kind of want to crochet tonight. I feel like it's a bit of a situation, because I like to crochet at nighttime when the lighting is the worst. Maybe if you guys can let me know if this lighting is way too harsh and gross, and if you'd much prefer to see daytime vlogs, right? Keep in mind, it's still quite light out. It's 6 o'clock. It's not that dark. It's 7. The sun starts going down over here. Oh, like a deer in headlights. That's much more. I mean, it's essentially useless when I've got it that low. Maybe like this or something between lowest and brightest. Definitely can't have it as bright as I had it before. That immediately hurt my eyes and gave me a headache. Let's open this package. Let's knock stuff onto the floor. Patti and Bangos Place. That's what we got here. And yes, these are my craft scissors. I couldn't be bothered to get up and go get the proper ones. Who the fuck ordered all this yarn? I swear it wasn't me. I mean, I feel like I know I put in a sort of big yarn order, but now that I'm actually like able to visualize what that looks like, and to think I was going to buy more, oh my god. What I did was watch Mel's, it was like a live stream on YouTube where she was making the 6-day star blanket, and I was like, ooh, maybe I should make the rainbow ripple blanket in rainbow colors, because I've made them in like a color changing yarn before, but I'm like, ooh, why don't I make it in the actual colors that the pattern is designed to be made in? So that's what all this is. And I think I got enough to make 2 blankets. Baby blankets will be happening at some point, I suppose. I couldn't exactly remember what I ordered. I had a rough idea. I know I got rainbow colors and white, and then I added black to the order as well, so I can use that for embroidery, because this yarn, being a mix of cotton and polyester, it's not as fuzzy as just cotton or just polyester. So I think I'll use that to like sew on mounts and stuff. It should work nicely for that. And I think there was something else I wanted to use it for as well, but now I can't remember. I got all Bangos blend, which is a cotton polyester mix. I got the, what's this color again? Sunrise. I got, I think, 7 of these. Yeah, to make one of the blankets. I kind of wanted to get that many of the rainbow colorways as well, but I stopped myself from doing that because it was getting expensive very quickly. I don't know what I'm going to use this for. I think I had something in mind for it, but now I'm not really recalling like with certainty. Might have been like a market bag, because that'll be fun. Black. Then we got the rainbow. Can I hold all of these together? I suppose white isn't exactly rainbow, but I did get white for the rounds that go in between all the rainbow colours. And then as for the actual rainbow, how freaking lovely does that look when I put it up to the camera? I'm so worried these are about to do exactly that. That's fine. Nothing exploded, and my heart rate is completely normal. Red, orange, and yellow. The yellow is, I feel, a lot brighter. It's hard to tell though. I've got artificial lighting and not a lot else. but it works when I put it up with everything else, so that's fine. This green, although I'm considering maybe using a different green, but I think it's fine. I think it works. Here's it with the blue and the purple. I wish the purple was a bit more purpley. I don't know how to describe that. Like less lilac, more purple, like the purple in my hair, I suppose. But it's fine. It works. It doesn't matter that much. And then the blue. I couldn't decide which blue to go with because there was a couple, but I figured with the other colors being like more vibrant and like the green being darker, that this just as a plain sort of darker blue would work, and it does. And they don't really show up on camera as the right color that they are in real life, so keep that in mind as well. But that's all the yarn I got. I don't know how many skeins that is. White, black, red, orange, yellow, green, blue, purple, and then so that's 8. And then I also got 7 of sunrise, and 1 of the rainbow, which is what, 15 balls of yarn, I think. Don't know where I'm going to put it, but maybe, you know, when you get new yarn and it's just like you immediately want to work with it because you just have it now and it's so exciting. Maybe I'll start a blanket right now. Let's go. Was I expecting to do that? No, but follow the dopamine. Where the dopamine flows, things will. I don't know what the saying is. I'm gonna see you tomorrow. We're gonna watch Dungeons and Drag Queens, the finale of season 2, and then I don't know. I do have to go to the post office to pick up something else. It's not a business related parcel. It's something I ordered like a while ago. Nothing too exciting. It's like lip balm and protein powder and a perfume because mine broke, and I can do that now because my car's fixed. And we're back. It is Thursday afternoon, 4:30. What happened was I stayed up late last night. Then today I just slept in, obviously, staying up later. And then I didn't feel like getting up, so I stayed in bed for a couple hours. But I'm up now. I've got the dishwasher on, so I'm sorry if you can hear it. Mine's noisy. I've got my morning coffee here. It's 4:33 p.m. and just had some cereal, by the way. I don't know if I'm getting older and I'm becoming the adult that's like, oh, this is too sweet. I used to be the kid that had to put sugar on all of my cereal, and now I don't need to put sugar on it. So I don't know if that's me getting older or the cereal has added more sugar to it since I was a kid. Interesting things to think about. But I wanted to show you guys just my little frog refuge. I unlocked, they've got an Australian Billabong. So when you have leveled up to a certain amount, you get more areas to unlock. And I was like, oh, cool, Australia. I only played it for like an hour and a half or something like that yesterday. And when I said I was immediately going to start working on a project with that new yarn, I did. Here's the 12-point star blanket, rainbow ripple baby blanket. I don't know. It's a free pattern. I'm just looking at this though, and while I was making it, I saw that this color change was happening mid-row, and I was like, oh, it looks fine, like when I'm looking at it, but on camera I feel like it's quite noticeable. But look, once it's big enough that it's got like all the color changes happening, I think it won't matter. But I'm really liking this so far, using a 4.5mm Clover and More hook, and I'm still on the first ball. Oh god. I bought 7 because I think that's how many the pattern said I would need to make a full size. So I got 7 just to be safe for that reason. That's the first one I'm making. Other than that, I haven't really crocheted at all. I don't even really remember what I did yesterday after I stopped the vlog. Obviously played my frog game after that. So I'm going to show you guys my frog game because I worked out I can do that without having to like stream on Twitch or anything. You start off with like nothing. You've got your friend and he runs the shop. So that's where you can buy stuff for the frogs and you can also sell whatever. And over here we've got Dejana and she helps you recolor anything that you like. And then we've got the frog breeding scientist. She's wholesome. And when you click on those buildings, you can go in and then you choose by doing this, like what color you're going to have. I've saved some typical sort of colors. I did 3 art classes in high school. And I tell you what, colour theory, it escapes me. Honestly, I just forget. And then the frog breeding, I'm also terrible at. The idea is that you have the top frog and the bottom frog, and you can pick which one you want. And they have like different sort of breeds, which is the colour patterning, and then the two different colours. And you play like tic-tac-toe against the machine because it's like science has its own rules. You don't always win. Existing frog, yeah, I failed. I fucked up. This one. So this one's new because it's got the lines around it. And when you go to food, you can pick which bugs to feed it. And if I feed it all, I tame it. My frog now. You can name them as well. I haven't named any of them. There's hundreds. Then you take a little photo. This one, no, that's got all the love hearts. So once you've tamed them, they have little love hearts floating above their heads. And I think in here, you've got like a house now. I bought some furniture. I want everything to be frog themed. I got my picture up on the wall. So I have a thing that catches bugs automatically. Usually you have to... This game is perfect for ADHD as well. It's so fast paced for a cozy game. It's crazy. And you automatically harvest like all these things that you have going. But you have to do that right, because if you go to here, you have to have the correct biodiversity. So if you have too many ponds, you'll throw it all out of whack, and then with the more things that you put in, your carbon capture goes up, and then you have your bio score. And all the bugs that you can buy different things to add, and you can hire these guys to go catch bugs for you. But yeah, so this is just where you can sort of do things to make money. And then when you go back, let's go to the Billabong actually. I haven't done anything with it so far. This is our Australian lady. Can I talk to you? Nope. And she's got her Queenslander. This is her house. I think that's so cute. This is like the furniture originally, and then, you know, I made this one black, I made that one yellow, I made this blue. I was just playing around with it. Also, this abomination, okay, hear me out. I thought I had picked the tub to go red. I made the wheel red, and then I was like, oh my god, that's fugly, how do I fix it? And then I tried to make this black, and I ran out of money, so it had to stay like that. And now I just think it's a bit funny, because it literally looks disgusting. But I will do the rest of this later. I just wanted to show you guys, because I think it's really cute. But now the plan is to work on this just because it's mindless and we love that. And I'm going to watch the new episode of Dungeons and Drag Queens. We have been blessed. It is 3 hours long, this finale. I love that for us. Like, anyone who watches it, I love that for us. I'm now at the point in this pattern where it's just repeating, so I'm thinking I might just pop, not a safety pin, what do you call them? Stitch marker? Just in the row so I know where it has to repeat. It's one row of small shell and then 2 rows of large shell. So my next one is the small shell. I'm 20 minutes in and this is already really funny and hilarious, and the battle only just started. I finished my snacks, the dishwasher is finished, so I'm fully ready to just tuck in and vibe. It's 6 o'clock now, I'm starting to lose light, but I'm commemorating the gloriousness of just this moment with a milkshake. Oat milk, barista style, with the plant-based ice cream. Cheers! Guess who wasn't paying attention when they started the new round? Oops. I'm having too much fun with this, and I finished that round that I was on, and now I'm on to the next round, so back to doing the large shells. Reminder for myself. Well, it's now Friday afternoon, and today sort of went like the rest of the last 2 days. Didn't really do a lot, just did a lot of resting, and then I thought, okay, I'll go to the post office today to pick up my parcel. And now I'm in immediately just the worst mood ever because they returned my parcel again. And I told them, I'm like, this keeps happening. And I apparently am not on their system, blah, blah, blah. I don't know. Obviously, not the people at the front desk. Like, their fault. Their job is to stop people from screaming at them and, you know, try and give them solutions. And really the only solution is if the drivers just get out of their car and leave me my parcels. But they don't like to do that. So it's going to keep happening. But apparently if I reach out to the places where it's been returned, they can have it sent back to me. I don't know if they cop that cost on the chin or if they smack it back to AusPost, which I hope they do, because if I'm paying for a parcel to be delivered and you don't deliver it, it's literally the service I'm paying for. And I feel that as a small business owner as well, it honestly makes me not want to use AusPost to deliver my stuff because, oh my god, it's impossible. And I've tried going to them and putting in like complaints, being like, you know, can I get help with this? And they'll just be like, oh, well, here's a photo of your locked gate. And I reply back and I'm like, can you point out where the lock is on the gate? Because that's not a lock, that's the latch to open the gate. And then I never get a response. So I just dealt with that. I left at 4:30, it's now almost 6. What a waste of time. But all that aside, I'm going to do some rage crocheting this afternoon, I think. But while I was watching Dungeons and Drag Queens, I did get a couple more rows on this done, although it doesn't really look like it. And like I thought, Jujubee got emotional, and I know she does, because that's kind of like what Jujubee does. My favorite thing about her in that season and like the series in general, she has this thing where it feels like she knows the least out of everybody and is paying the least amount of attention and doesn't know what's happening until, like, out of nowhere she'll like lock in and be the one that knows everything, and then she gets really into it and like starts crying because it's all very like it's a lot. And I was like, yep, I know it. Emotions, they got me there. So I finished that was great. And then obviously with the battle with the Kraken, I was like, I now want to crochet one. So I started this pattern that I bought a while back. I don't know when I bought this, but I definitely didn't just buy it on an impulse just then. It's the All From Jade Paula the Octopus pattern, and I just love it. Like, I like how it kind of looks grumpy, but it sort of looks realistic. It works up really quickly as well. Like, I would have finished this in one sitting, but Trixie demanded that I go to bed, and once she starts doing that, I can't not go to bed, because she will just continue destroying stuff until I am in the bed. She just demands cuddles, you know, and it's not good enough if I am like, well, what about if you sit in my lap on the chair at the desk? We gotta snuggle in bed. Trixie's my cat, for anyone that doesn't know. So I got this far, and I did really want to finish it, but I couldn't. I want to say it would take me less than an hour. I'm not quite sure, I wasn't timing myself, but definitely something I can just smash out. And again, I like that it's, you know, small, but not tiny. It still looks realistic and cute, and I really vibe with it. The tentacles just naturally curl up, and they got the bubbles on one side. So keen to finish that. I might make some more in some other colours. This is orange. I forgot to mention the yarn. Zaddy Crafts, a really good chenille yarn, obviously. By the way, if you want links to anything that I mention in my videos, I can't do it yet because YouTube is all like, we don't know if you're a real person. What if you're a scammer? So I have to try and verify my identity, and it doesn't like any of the ways that I've been doing that. So I have to increase my, I don't know. I don't know what they want from me. I'm going to work it out eventually. But until then, I can't put links in my descriptions or anything. I cannot talk. Every time I talk, my voice just like immediately squeaks. I will, in my videos, always try and refer to the small business or the pattern designer or the yarn that I'm using. I did just buy another pattern as well. I bought the Kay's Crochet Critters. She did the Lovies pack, and she just released the second one, and it was on sale for Valentine's Day, so I bought that second pack because I bought the first one. And I really want to make the bear because I think the bear is adorable. I don't even know what the other animals are in that one. I just remember seeing the bear and I was like, that's cute, I want to make that. Other than that, I think I'm gonna have to end the vlog. I know I haven't actually done a lot of crocheting in the vlog. I chatted a little bit too much, crocheted not enough, but I was sort of crocheting off camera for a lot of it. I really need to go and edit my vlogs, this one and last week's, because it's now Friday. Anyway, I'm going to end the vlog here. Thank you for hanging out. I hope you enjoyed this very chatty vlog. Sorry there wasn't more crocheting. next time, okay? Next time. I have to sneeze. I've got a hair in my mouth. This is going extremely well. Anyway, I gotta go sneeze. Bye.